what is the capability of humans in general that they will need to either gain more sovereignty in or preserve sovereignty that they may have as the world is moving towards more digitization day by day.
No, Raido, you go ahead.
Okay, I can
What
do
do
it.
we need to teach humans? What do they need to teach themselves?
Yes, I wrote an article in LinkedIn last week about exactly the same topic, and I called for action. I called go study coding, and everybody who is in AI communities are saying, "Man, are you crazy? Why coding is doing it for me? I don't need to do it." And this is the problem, because during only one generation we will forget real coding, because there is no sense to go to learn to study code. And that means when AI is coding us, and I see it already that in some very Web3 communities, they say that code will become the law because mathematics is fair. There's nothing fair about mathematics. And if our life is coded, then we will be either validated or invalidated. And believe me, this is a death of democracy, because machines don't think like human. And I think when human has no part in coding our life, probably very soon machines will detect that human is parasite that's supposed to be lost from this planet. So that's why I say that we have two things. We have to have private digital identity to control AI and agents as well. I think, yes, this topic about agents, and they are executing transactions or they are acting on our behalf. This is very important. That's again solvable with identity certificates, so that if my agent is doing something, my phone gets to activate my certificate with PIN 2 or PIN 1, giving final acceptance to this transaction. Otherwise, it just can't happen. Those agent systems must be built in this way that control the red button will remain with us. And of course, coding is really necessary, because I have never studied any coding in my life. And young people are coming to me asking, what should I learn? Because everything will be taken over by AI. And if I say coding, they don't believe me, because even I can code today. I just describe what I want and it happens. This is like fairy tale, but this fairy tale is like Hans and Gretel. Those candies are not for free. So if we are not capable of controlling the code, coding the code, or repairing the code, or making better code without our understanding, and one moment just leaving us out from coding process because we are not competent, then the world will be completely different. So that's why, guys, go study coding.
Thank you. That was a pretty passionate call to action. Linda, what's your take?
Well, I'm a lawyer by training. I think it's extremely important for everyone, all the way down to the individual, to be constantly assessing one's values. And these societal values end up serving as the foundation for the coding that Raido was talking about, right? And so we need to be ever vigilant about, what are our personal values? What are our values around privacy? What are our values around how we want to interact in the digital world? And that is how that is the base from which we build.
Thank you. Beautiful. Both of you, coming from different angles, return to the core of the human, staying in sovereign power and sovereignty at a level, no matter how much technology we will see around us and how much serving that is as well. But it will not be serving when we stop and lean back and think that we either have no call to action in that, or we don't have a stake in that, or we don't maybe even have power in that. So we can't just stop and lay back and assume others will do and decide, and at some point then be complaining about things not being the way that we maybe want them. And that comes back to the bigger headline of freedom, to all of the different layers of what that actually means.